Peace be with you. Welcome back to my channel for another video, another spiritual download. If this is your first time coming across my channel, I say hey, hi, and hello. You are more than welcome to like, share, subscribe, unsubscribe, come back and subscribe again, start all over, do it again on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever you feel that your spirit is guiding you to do. I wholeheartedly support you in doing that. Needless to say, I pray that you sat with your higher self, your spirit team, your divine ancestors, and more importantly, I hope that you're here by permission of the Most High God. The reason I say that as my disclaimer for all of you who don't understand that intro is so that you come in with a spirit of discernment, right? So that you can discern what messages are for you and what's not for you. Please leave that for somebody else to take, okay? I need to go ahead and get into this download. Somebody wants to trap somebody, okay? I'm getting a godmother, a mother figure, family members. It's a very redundant energy, but this story is very specific, not like any other story that I've channeled. Very similar, right? Because Karmicville is still going through judgment and karmic hell. So you're going to start to hear that some of these tarot card readings might sound similar to ones that you're hearing from people who are truly doing the work in tarot card world, right? Needless to say, let's go ahead and get into this reading. I almost said meeting. You could be meeting with somebody, okay? I've already called in my appropriate protection, and I hope that you've done the same, but I will do a small prayer here for us as the collective. I'm calling upon the highest of white lights, the source of all things, that gives permission to certain angels to govern our life and war for us whenever we need them to. I call upon the Archangel Michael and Raphael specifically so that there's healing in the message and so that they protect us from anybody trying to stop us from getting out the truth. Needless to say, there's been a heavy betrayal, okay? Could have been for 10 years or more, or this could have happened since you were 10 years old. I'm getting a masculine figure, I'm getting masculine energy. Somebody has been trying to drive this child crazy for a really long time. I'm getting a man that's well into his 40s. He could have lost his mother really young, and maybe you had like a godmother. I'm getting an orphan child type of an energy. The kind of person that created their own family, right? Your friends were like your brothers, like your cousins, because you didn't have supportive siblings. I'm getting this person was the baby of the family, okay? Needless to say, this person's on a spiritual awakening. This godmother, whoever she is, she's holding this person back from maturing. This man could be in and out of being mature and then acting like a child. She's energetically doing something to him to keep him bound to her. It's a very sick energy, mentally sick, I mean, okay? She doesn't want him to get his words out. He could be seen as somebody that is slow, right? Oh my God, honey, baby, godmama, you're going to have to pull back or whatever you are, honey. This is not even biologically your child. This is a young man who may have done things and favors in the neighborhood for older people, and you adopted this young man at a very young age. You've been doing voodoo on him for a really long time. This is the first two cards that came out. Do I need to say anything about these cards? Justice and judgment. Time's up. This person's going through a spiritual awakening. You didn't know that you were attacking a earth angel. They could have said that this person was mentally ill. And what I mean by that, oh, there's another card behind that. I'm sorry. Ooh. Hangman. This reminds me of, somebody being hung in court. Yeah, a noose. Is that what it's called? Around the neck? I'm getting this person's hung. Not a hung jury. The jury has decided spiritually that your ass is about to get judgment. You wicked little bastard, you. Her energy really pisses me off, y'all. Because this is a beautiful child. And now he's an adult. He could have been labeled as, oh, that's so-and-so. It's something wrong with him, right? He's a little off. People in the town could have, known him to be the crazy one. Well, guess what? He's gone through a spiritual awakening, and the Most High is giving him another chance. He was always the gift. always the gift. I always say a lot of these people who've been comfortable in their sin for years and years and years, doing witchcraft 20, 30, 40 years, did not see that judgment day would come. Surprise, there's a real source of all things calling judgment on your funky little spiritual ass, if to even call you that. Per Google AdSense, I'm doing my best not to curse. But my spirit guides don't give a damn sometimes, okay? Show me who this person is. Yeah, she came off as a caring mother. This was a mother figure to this boy. You could have warned this person that, hey, I pick up something real nasty from her. Every time I go to her house, I got a headache, or my feet start itching, or my hands start itching. This person could have argued with you. This person could have wanted to fight you over this person. Why? Because she had him blinded. She had him by the balls at a really young age. He could have never imagined that this caring and loving person, this mother figure, could have done anything like that to him. Now, there's a dual energy here. You could also be a Queen of Cups. You could be in a relationship with this man. You care for this man. There's dual energy. This woman doesn't like that you're coming in and you're mothering this man. See, this is the big misconception about being in a relationship, feminine and masculine energy. Whether you want to accept it or not, women pick up where the mothers leave off. We don't try to mother the man, right? But at the same time, it's a very nurturing type of an energy when you're dealing with a feminine who's caring, loving, kind. Show me more. Show me who this mother figure is. Yeah. This person is trying to stay strong right now. This person does not like the fact that you've come into this man's life. Maybe you all have been together for a short amount of time, right? She wants him immature. She wants him immature. Pray for him. Your prayers work. You could be soulmates. And this is the reason why she can't get rid of you. She's gotten rid of a lot of women out of this man's life. Okay, she's prayed them away. She's done her little witchcraft, fools with her little deities. I heard she keeps a spirit in her purse. So be mindful. Every time she reaches for her purse, she's opening up a door. Spirit is saying those doors are now shut. They can no longer touch this man. She's created illusions. She wanted him to be in this flighty, immature type of an energy. You could have been around him and it seems like he's channeling a whole nother personality, right? You could have said to him, you know what? I don't like going over there. My head hurts. That is psychic attack. Listen to your body. He could have been going through some type of a diarrhea, something like that, because of energetically picking up all this toxicity every time he goes to see this godmother. Well, now that he's on a spiritual awakening, he's starting to feel and see more than he was able to. Okay? He's starting to understand what it is that you're trying to show him. Okay? He's trying to really see. He's very, very strong. This woman needs him to be a child because her husband, whoever the hell he is probably, just somebody that's not emotionally available. This young man became her man in a weird, bizarre, twisted type of a way. Okay? Show me more about this mother. She's been doing magic on him to make him see things so that he could keep coming back to her and needing her. I'm getting Munchausen syndrome. Okay? Somebody that wants you to feel sorry for them. Somebody that likes to create grief so that you can mourn with them. There could be a lot of conflict in her house because these deities and spirits are literally running in and out of her house. I kid you not. I just see spirits just ripping, running, bouncing off walls. She wanted to control his head. She's been working toil and labor really, really hard for him not to know that it's always been her all these years. Again, do the math. He could have lost his mother around age 14, 15. He was the neighborhood kid that you asked for a favor, and he adopted his own family, and he made this woman his godmother. She could have reminded him of his mother. She could have had the same birthday around his mother. Okay, this child was grieving. Now he's well into his 40s. I'm getting 44, 45, okay? He could be seeing 888. You could be seeing 777. Okay, this is past investments. This woman tried to stop him and keep him bound to her forever. She's a very needy old lady. She's a spinster. She's not happy with her life. She could have breadcrumbed him here and there so that he could always come back to her. Like, she has a lot of money, and maybe he went through times where he was abandoned. He couldn't get a lot of money. He's working and working, okay? But it's not enough so that he can have enough to have a decent life, and she only gives him a little bit. right? She only gives him a little bit so that he could keep coming back, right? He's a star. He's an earth angel. He's a star seed. These people in the town started rumors about him because he was under spiritual attack. A lot of illusionary magic, a lot of illusionary projections, okay? She was hiding this. She was enamored and lusting after this young man, and she never wanted to admit it. That's child abuse. That's molestation. She lusted after this young man. Now she's old, well into her 60s, okay? She never wanted him to have love. She never wanted him to pick up on the fact that she was in love with him and lusting over him. Her husband could have picked up on this energy and not been so welcoming to this young man, okay? They're fighting. These spirits are whooping their ass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, okay? This is a fact. Show up. That card just fell out. So what is that? Yeah. Now she wants to sail to calmer waters because you, the high priestess, the empress, is coming to his life. And she knows that you know. That she knows that you know she know. It's an all blown out shit show. Sorry, Google ads. Guess you won't be running an ad on this video. Needless to say, she's fine spiritually. I do get the feeling that she's losing her spiritual gifts. I do get the feeling that since you've come into this man's life, you've opened up his eyes. I just got eternally grateful. I just got savior. I just got, you came into my life at the right time. This man was about to lose everything mentally. He wondered, what is this energy that I'm feeling? And you came in and you put it all into perspective. Spirit says this was divinely orchestrated for you all to meet at this time. You could have been told that you would meet somebody while traveling, from a tarot card reader or somebody that did divination. Yep. Oh yeah. He's having a good life now. He's taking control of his life and he's standing up as a man and he's starting to recognize when he feels that energy. He's starting to recognize it. Yeah. These people are in heavy regret. I'm getting that the husband could drink a lot. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm getting that the husband could drink a lot. I feel as though the husband's always been disconnected. This was a boy that they adopted. You know, he would run errands for them. You know, they always breadcrumbed him. They never wanted him to get too big. Well, since meeting the love of his life, because this Queen of Cups represents the love of his life. Could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, or just somebody that has a lot of water in their chart. She's the love of his life, okay? I hear this woman saying, I ran off all of the other lovers, but what's so different about this one, right? Again, these people get so into whatever dark practices that they're doing. They get so used to playing God in somebody's life that they forget to look up and remember that the source of all things is recording everything. Just because God didn't intercede and stop you from doing what you did to this man, this young man, doesn't mean that God doesn't exist. God was giving you enough rope to hang your funky little demonic self. How dare you attack a child who was mourning their mother's death and possibly mourning their father as well? I see this child being the community orphan. That's what I see. A star, a bright future, somebody that was supposed to be famous, right? And then here comes the love of their life because Divine was like, it's time. So now this woman is doing everything to get this young man over to her house just so she can start the cycle again, right? However, the magic is not working. They're in heavy regret. She could have had an accident. She could have fallen. She could have hurt her hip. This was all energy returned to sender. Yep. Heavy on the Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. I'm getting Capricorn energy. Sorry, Cappies. But that's what I'm getting for that mama. The Most High is going to confirm it. This young man, this man now, full-grown man, he's moving forward. Other people were piggybacking off of the dark negative energy because there was an entity attached to him. This is why I always tell people, careful before you pass judgment, before you call somebody crazy or cuckoo or out of their minds, right? A lot of people on the street that are homeless are there talking to themselves because they're under black magic. So before you see someone sleeping on the ground, talking to what looks like a real person. Maybe they are speaking to somebody. Maybe they're in another dimension. We need to be really mindful before we label people as crazy. This person could have easily been under a freeway, a highway, sleeping and living. This is where they wanted him, but he fought. Illusions. This is my illusionary card, okay? This man, this grown-ass man is going through a spiritual awakening, long overdue, Spirit says, and he's moving forward. Show me. And the Ten of Pentacles, he could have gotten a blessing. This woman, whoever this woman is, she came in with gifts. She too had possibly gone through the same thing. I'm getting twin flame energy, y'all. I'm getting twin flames sharing the same soul, or at least high-level divine soulmates. This person is spying and gossiping about this new woman in this man's life. She doesn't like it. This woman is not easy to run off. This woman's been through a lot. Show me this godmother. I'm getting Capricorn. Can you please confirm? Archangel Michael, please and thank you. Please confirm for me. She wants to come off equal give and take. There's a lot of conflict in her house. She could be fighting with her spouse. The entities are tearing her ass up. They're tearing up her house, okay? Again, these are past investments. She worked so hard for him not to know the truth. She could have been the only counselor that he had when he really needed somebody. She got addicted to that power. Every time he needed advice, he would call her. Why? Because his real mother is deceased. Didn't I just tell you? Didn't I just ask Spirit? Didn't I just ask Spirit? I'm about to get up, I kid you not, and do a Holy Ghost somersault. I just asked Spirit to clarify. I said, I'm feeling Capricorn. This woman is a Capricorn. I knew it. But this here, because of the blue, okay, let me tell you how my gift works. This is giving me January Capricorn. Why? Because of the water. The blue. Spirit, don't make no mistakes. That blue color gives me water energy. I know it's not a December because I'd have fire on my chart here. I'd have the Queen of Wands out here. She could have fire on her chart, but Spirit specifically wants me to know that she is a Capricorn. Listen, karma is here. She could have paid somebody. She could be paying another practitioner to help her get rid of these deities and try to return this energy. But where's it returning to? Where you're the origin of it all. She feels heavily in regret for what she's done to this man, but she cannot change it. And let me tell you something. Fate is here, baby. She could have done something as soon as today on this man. Fate is here, boo. You can go broke if you want to. You can keep trying to send those deities back if you want to. But this right here is blatantly obvious that you're done. D-O-N-E, stick a fork in you, a spiritual fork. You're done. You're done. How dare you? I'm just getting this person was a beautiful soul, is a beautiful soul. Yeah, they're fighting. She wants conflict between you and your partner. If this person starts to fall asleep all of a sudden and they've had an ample amount of rest, that's spell work. Okay, we're taking this shit to the next level. I don't give a damn what they say. I'm exposing every single devil that I can before I take my last breath. And I got a long time to be here, boo. Yeah, she's going to be communicating with him because she can feel energetically that something is changing. Something's changing and turning in this man's favor. Okay? She never thought the day would come. She could be looking to move away, or he could be looking to move away. He believes you. Finally, the veil has been lifted. So now when the energy changes, or he starts to get irritated out of nowhere, he knows now that it's somebody close to him. He's watching his steps. He's noticing where he goes and when he picks up that energy. Okay? Could be other people from the past that he left behind. Right? This also represents that she's been doing this to him since he was a child. Do you see these children? Okay. Do you see this Seven of Pentacles, past investments? She hates the fact that you're the soulmate. She hates the fact that you both are divinely protected. You could be loosing angels around this man. You could be praying for this man. You might have a candle burning for this man. She is angry. She's going to have a miserable death. And I promise you, he won't go to see her. He's awakening to the fact that it's her. Her husband could be involved. I'm getting warlock vibes. I think she's bound to her husband. And I get the impression that she wants every woman to be bound to the man and go crazy like she is. It's almost like, well, if I got to suffer, I want her to suffer. It's hard for her to watch him have a happy relationship. That's difficult. Show me this mother, this Capricorn mother. Yep, I told you Queen of Wands is here. The husband is a fire sign. She's a Capricorn, he's a fire sign. Heavy on the December. How do I know? There's a lot of fire here. Heavy December. Heavy December. Yep, heavy December. The tower is here. The veil's been lifted. This man is evil. He's coming up as a Queen of Wands. He's very feminine. I feel as though she dominates the relationship and he's just like a puppet. At the same time, he's just as powerful as her. I think he plays possum. It's kind of like he wants to look like he's weak, but really he's got a lot of fire. Well, guess what? The veil's been lifted. This man is going to walk away from them. Spirit said, not yet, but soon. He's going to start to learn how to pick up energies without you needing to intercede on his behalf. Okay? Whoever you are, you could do some type of a spiritual work. You're coming up as the Empress. You're coming up as the Empress. This man saved your life in a previous life. And this time it's divinely orchestrated that you do the same for him. This is why you guys are together. Huh. Wow. This is a contract, I heard Spirit said, that can't be broken between the two of you. This man is waking up and they're afraid of that. Show me this mother. She's or whoever, this godmother. I'm getting godmother. I'm getting a full-figured woman. Yeah, she wants a new beginning. She wants to start over. She knows what she's done to this child. He's going to put a death to the situation. She also wants to end his new beginning. She wants him to close the cycle out on this new love, this new beginning, this new spiritual path. She wants him to still be a little boy. He's 44, 45, 46 years old. I'm getting 40, 40, 40. She wants to put a death to his new beginning. Why? Because she's ended so many of his relationships for most of his lifetime, and he's always the one that she runs to whenever he's in pain. She's gotten addicted to the trauma. She's gotten addicted to him being there because she's married to a man that is there, but he's not present. Does that make any sense? His body's there, but he's physically not present. He could be cheating on her. These people are old as hell. When I mean old, I don't mean 60s old. I mean you old enough to know that this is some bullshit. You're old enough to know better. You absolutely are. I will use my gift to expose as many wicked people as I need to because I care about the divine beings and I care about their spiritual path. I don't even need to flip the card. Spirit say this is the ultimate betrayal. What I'm saying is the truth. Swords also represents mental. She could have created illusions. This man could have been in relationships where he believed that somebody was cheating on him. And by the time the woman left the relationship, she's like, he's crazy. Something is not right with him. No, this woman was behind the scenes trying to put a death to every new beginning that he had. But this time it's not going to work. He's awakening. The Most High was like, that's cool. The Most High was like, I got somebody. I'm going to send them in. She's mad. I feel like she's angry because she feels like you took her position. What a sick little old lady. She could be diabetic, overweight. People that do black magic to me that have health issues like that, it's like, you got to be dumb. Can you imagine when this stuff comes back to you? You're not even healthy. You're easy to attack, dumb. The devil plays on your weaknesses. And if you have a spirit of gluttony on you, then it's easy for you to be taken out. She should have been more preoccupied with her health. More importantly, her mental health. She absolutely did pay somebody. And now the practitioner is seeing who this man is and this woman, and they don't want no parts of it. But we've been doing this for 30 years. We've been doing this for a long time. Those are the favorite cases for me. I love it. When the Most High puts out a divine order per the law and was like, call so-and-so in the court. But no, the Most High summons you. But I can't. No, you will. Or the Most High gonna drag you out of your house by your foot. Just like that. And you'll be looking like a hangman shish kebab in court under some spiritual ass judgment. Needless to say, the story must go on. Okay? Show me this practitioner. Show me this practitioner that this mother or this godmother has been petitioning. Ooh, a lot want to come out. The practitioner got a lot to say. They're definitely collaborating. Show me the practitioner. Show me this practitioner. The practitioner wants more money from her. In order to this is the practitioner. This is the practitioner. In a self-imposed mental prison, going to spiritual jail for violating spiritual law and abuse of spiritual power. On a child, it's been exposed. The war angels are ready to intercede on his behalf, and he gives them permission now. He never knew he could invoke his angels, but he's doing that now. This practitioner could be sick, physically sick. Okay? They're in spiritual jail, though. They're in spiritual jail or hell. It ain't too many other places to go. Show me this practitioner. Because now this mother figure, whoever she is, she's scared shitless. As she should be. I mean, you had 30 years, girl. Ain't nobody feeling sorry for you. This person, this person is looking at this man and understanding that he is blessed by God. That even though they've been doing this for as long as they have, they've not been able to kill this man. Okay? The way this works for this Capricorn godmother, whoever, and her husband or whoever else is involved, the magic comes and goes. So he was never really able to pick up on it. And again, be mindful. Once you cleanse your space, once you feel those energies and those cords being cut, be mindful. Those people usually text you within minutes if they're not blocked. They'll usually call you because they can feel energetically that you've separated your spirit from them. Okay? Don't answer. For what? This man is moving forward. This practitioner could be sick as well with cancer. Somebody's trying to get away from karma, but this represents the man moving forward. This also represents the 8 of Swords. The 9 of Cups also could be the number 9. This person could pass away between August and September is what I heard. Yeah, this practitioner's done. They're trying to move forward. Yeah, heavy betrayal. Yeah, heavy betrayal. Show me this practitioner. What's the outcome? Yeah, they're trying to move forward. People are trying to move away, literally. People are trying to see what state they want to go to. They're trying to get all the money they can. They're just trying to do a whole bunch right now to try to get away from this karma. This stuff is scary when it comes back, you know. At the time, it's a good idea, you know. Oh my God, it's working. He comes over and he does whatever I say. And then you don't see that years and years and years of this, the Most High is watching you. And then you think, why is my judgment so harsh? Because your funky little spiritual ass, if to call you that, okay? I really want to call you something else, but I'm trying my best to be careful with my words. I can't stand people that attack children. Like, that's when you really see the dark side come up out of me. That's when you really see me lose some shit that you'll be like, damn. Yeah, suffer not the little children, you bastard. Because look, this person is innocent. Why don't you pick on somebody your own size? Now this man is a full-grown man and you want him to be immature with this woman. You want him to act silly. You want her to look at him like, oh, what's wrong with you? You want him to be in the cuckoo stage so he's in and out of being a man and then being a child because you need a child, because you're lonely. Get you a cat, a dog, a puppy. Go take, I don't know, go play bingo. Something. Now you're heavy in regret, but why? Why? So when stuff like this comes down, I don't feel sorry. Spirit said, off with this person's head. This person is very sneaky and deceptive. She could be still coming around this masculine's house. She could be putting things down to attach to you and the masculine. Spirit says you both have been guided to move away, and you will. Okay? What is the outcome in this raggedy ass spiritual case for these wicked ass people? What is the outcome? What is the outcome, Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael? They're going to come in with a breadcrumb offer for a new beginning. They want to act like they care. Why? Because they're paranoid as shit. That's why. This is them on the surface, okay? This is how they've been able to pull at this man's heartstrings, because he didn't have family. He was lonely. He was hurt. He was wounded. Nobody ever told him, I'm sorry for the loss of your mother. They just told him to keep going on. He never got counseling, okay? This is how they're coming in, with deep, deep love and compassion for him. Also, this is a breadcrumb offer. Now, let me give you the dual energy. This is this person's soulmate. This is the outcome. This is how they're coming in with their little breadcrumb, right? This man is getting a new beginning, could be starting a business. I said, Spirit, what's the outcome? This is how they're appearing. Somebody's trying to be a father figure, but this is what it is. He's the loving one and she's the loving one, and they care deeply for one another. This is his soulmate. This is the other part of his soul. She came along to help him, to save him, because he saved her life so many lifetimes. I'm getting clairaudient. This man is learning about his gifts. He can hear conversations in other realms. He can tap in and hear. Okay? He can hear somebody talking from down the street. I'm getting like a wolf. This man is like a wolf. And like his hunting skills is phenomenal. Right? Oh, this just fell out my hand. It's never by coincidence. This is how they wanted him. They wanted to fight. They wanted him to fight with his lover, fight in his house. Chaos. Why? Because the moment you're not able to handle your anger and or manage it and or get to the root of what has your environment off, right? These deities are more attracted to a house that's under distress. They love chaos. They can't operate when everybody in the house is laughing, reading the Bible, or just being happy. They have nowhere to go. They need to attach to darkness. So the first thing they do is they make you irritated. Take note. And then you can open up the doors to hell on your own. You don't even need them to do it. You could be arguing with your wife like, wait a minute, what are we arguing about? This is why I always say have a spirit of discernment. This is how they wanted this child. This is what they're wishing for. They did a chaos spell, a breakup spell, something where you and your masculine are together and you just can't stand to be around each other. He's irritating you. He's immature. He says immature things. It's a spirit. How do you get rid of it? Just pray quietly. When you feel that energy come up on him, you can think in your mind, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. You'll see him get a little fidgety. Why? Because the entity is leaving. That's why. You don't have to speak it. All you have to do is think it. All you have to do is change the atmosphere. Yea, though I walk through the valley, the shadow of death, I fear no evil. You start whispering that to yourself, and you're going to watch him. He's either going to fall asleep. Okay. This is strong deity energy. He's either going to fall asleep or he'll feel it come up off of him. He could be seeing shadows. He thought he was crazy, but he was going through a spiritual awakening. He's seen wandering souls. Now he knows where to send those souls. So whenever you see shadows, okay, we're going to get into this in the groups. Once you start to see shadows, you need to call upon angels to take those wandering spirits to their resting place. Their angels have not forgotten them, but they're very much attached to this world. They're trapped between realms, okay? For somebody that's too deep, like I said, I'm new to YouTube, but I'm definitely not new to the spiritual world. I've come to bring justice and judgment on everybody. Period. Burn a candle in my name. Good luck. What's the outcome? These people are in heavy regret. It's going to be a painful judgment. The Most High has ordained this judgment. And when the Most High ordains it, there's really nothing you can do. There's not much that you can do, okay? That practitioner could go to jail too. Yeah, the laws are changing for black magic, okay? Holy Spirit, divine ancestors, please help me for spirit messages from source of all things. I call upon Archangel Michael to put a shield of protection around me and the person that I'm speaking of in this reading and everybody that they love. Please give me 3 messages, please. Spirit messages, please and thank you. Divine ancestors, can you please assist? I need 3 messages. What does this person need to do? What do they need to do? Just give us 3 messages, please, and thank you. What does this person need to do? Spirit says whatever they need to do, they're already doing it. Well, thank you, Spirit. Anything that their divine ancestors want them to know. I should have said that. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Spirit is saying this person is moving towards joy. It's going to take a while for them to get used to being happy because they really thought that for a long time something was wrong with them. What a sad story, but what a triumphant one that they've overcome so much and now they have a testimony. This says imagine, okay? The imagining faculty. Why? Because they did so much illusionary work on this person, making this person think that they were crazy, right? This was the prayer. Fleeting and knowledge. Be more knowledgeable. Getting to know self. Self-mastery is what I felt when I picked up that card. The number 8 could be seen 888, could be seen 666 or 333. I got 8, 6, and 3 here, okay? So let's look at number 8. Excuse me, which is imagine. It says anything is possible if you believe it. Your mind is a land of infinite wonders. Play around with your imagination. Flights of fantasy and your daydreams can clue you in to what you need to do next. Create an imaginary world where you can do or be anything that you want. It might inspire action later, but for now, just keep your eyes peeled for subconscious information that may be coming through. Daydream, fantasize, and subconscious. So it's very interesting that that came out when they played with this person's consciousness since they were a child, okay? This person has to get used to, you know, imagining things to be good. It's been bad for so long, right? This person could have considered taking medication. You know, this person saying you opened my eyes to so many great new things, right? Fleeting, okay, number 6. So it's very interesting. Imagining faculty, illusions is what I picked up. You know, making this person feel as though they were crazy. Labeling this person as somebody that was a little off and they were everything but. This person's a star. Not my will, but God's will be done. The Most High said, that's my child. That's my child. I'm here to extend a helping hand because this person is giving reverence to me. This person could be reading the Bible more. Fleeting, okay? Number 6, you can't take it with you. We would give a kingdom for one more day. If you are feeling hollow and unsatisfied with what you've accomplished so far, it may be because you're not focused on your energy on the things that really matter to you. Find what truly makes you happy and do more of that. Spend your time on the earth wisely. Do something that makes you smile today. Helping others helps you as well. Realign, moderation, and reassess. Why? Because this man has been forced by someone else's hand to think a certain way for so long. So Spirit is saying, listen, it's time to now imagine a good world. Imagine a good life for yourself. You've been in this for so long. And now that you've broken free, and now that all of your enemies are falling down, okay, or falling away, they have to get out of your way. Your path is clear. We're going to need you now to take in a new mindset. You can't not put new wine in old wineskin. You can't put a new spirit into a body that's not willing to follow. You have to be in your death, transformation, and rebirth. You have to be willing to die. The old self has to be willing to die. The next one was knowledge, number 3. Okay, number 3. Knowledge, it says research. If you are about to set sail on a new endeavor, make sure you know a thing or two about it. Seek out resources to aid you in your growth. Coming from a strong knowledge base can help you accomplish what you set out to do with fewer pitfalls. You might find something surprising once you start looking at it. Information, look into it, and planning. That's this for me. This is new endeavors. This person could be really just wanting to live now. I feel as though this love, this soulmate, is inspiring them to see things differently. Is inspiring them to love, right? Yeah, let's get something from the angel. Angel messages. Give me just one card. All right, I'll take it. That was fast. All right. Oh, 2. Okay. So the number 0. Wow. And this one is just a blank card. Isn't that funny? Angel number messages. So Spirit wanted us to know that this message is from the angels because it has nothing on it. This says 0. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is true that time will develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new insight, understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. So this person could be regretting the fact that they didn't see this sooner. They could be regretting the fact that they trusted this person, trusted these people. And Spirit is saying, listen, you've not lost any time. Okay, if we told you you'd live until you were 1,000 years old and you're 45 now, then you got a really long time to go. Time is an illusion. You're limitless, right? What profit a man to gain the entire world and lose his soul, his spirit that never dies, right? Okay, this is where we're at. This is for this person. I pray that this message finds them. You know, I feel as though this is a few people's story. It always is. So listen, you've not lost anything. You've just begun to live. Spirit is saying, let your imagining faculty run wild. Even if you don't believe it, fake it until you make it. Guess what? Your mind doesn't know the difference between what you imagine and what's actually real. What a beautiful idea. Yeah, this person's in love. This is his best friend. Yeah, they're in love. And this is what the mother knew would come eventually. So I think up until that point, she just said, I'm going to do breakup spells on everybody he's with to make sure that he never, ever, ever gets his new beginning. Well, I guess the Most High hit this other person that came into his life as well, because I really feel like they're covered. I feel as though there's a veil over them. Like people really want to see into their lives and they can't. Yeah. Judgment is here though. It's a harsh judgment, y'all. It's going to be a lot of deaths this year. Untimely deaths, premature deaths from people that were doing things that you had no clue. So when you get those calls, you're going to know, oh, it was Auntie so-and-so. It was Uncle such and such. They were the ones. Because the Most High, I just heard, is clearing spiritual house. He's got an infinite amount of angels. Okay? A number I can't even calculate that are interceding on our behalf right now as we speak, warring for us. We have the least of the work. All we have to do is walk through the valley of the shadow of death and fear no evil, because the Most High God is with us. So this is the message. Wherever you are on the planet, I pray that all is well. I pray that you're about your Father's work. Until the next video, peace be with you.